evening, guys. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button. Please do subscribe. It is Tuesday evening. I haven't done very much today. Basically, I had a call from Florence, the female doctor, and I'm a woman. So we had a call this morning from my doctor's surgery, arranging a blood test, which I've booked for the middle of March because that's all the one I could get, unless I want to get to the doctor's at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't drive. So I've booked it for the middle of March, the blood test. We're having an ultrasound scan at some point, so they're going to book that at the hospital. And we get what's hopefully find out what's wrong, because I keep getting it's endometritis, which is very painful for women. Anyone that has endometritis knows what it feels like. It's excruciating. I get it. The pain is still there, and hopefully this will get find out what it is, and hopefully get it sorted. Finally, the doctors actually listened to me, because I don't think it's anything to do with a sprained ankle, the pain in my feet as well. But there you go, a blood test usually finds out what's wrong. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 7:26 p.m.
Right, guys, so what's been going on this afternoon? When I took Max out for a walk, and I wasn't feeling, my mood was low. Anybody else that knows me knows that I suffer from anxiety, depression, because of my situation. So basically, I took Max out this afternoon and my spirits were low. I try and do a video on TikTok every morning, you know, to try and cheer myself up and get going, and also make everybody smile. These TikTok videos that aren't serious, don't take them seriously. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun and cheer people up. And you don't need to take all your clothes off to have fun. So I took Max out for a walk this afternoon, and I wanted to do decent videos, but my mood was low because I was stuck indoors today. I actually was looking forward to going outside and maybe going into Asda, but there's no point in going to 2 doctor's appointments when I sorted it out over the phone. And that appointment, I hope, went to somebody who really needed it. The appointment I had at 11:20 this morning that I didn't go to because Florence sorted it out all over the phone. But it gets me out, you see, and I didn't go out today. I miss going into the co-op because I like going into the co-op first thing when it's not too crowded. So I ordered a Deliveroo from Morrison's. They didn't have 3 of the items, but I was refunded £3 something, so that's fair enough. The price of coffee is extortionate. I might as well go and get it in the co-op. Do you know, the boxes of Nescafe that I get, some places are charging £4 a box for them. It's disgusting. They used to be £1.50, the Nescafe like latte and the cappuccinos. And Tesco's own make of cappuccino, which is supposed to be barista style, tastes like watery shit. To me, it tastes like watery shit, I'm sorry. And I bought 2 boxes of it off Tesco and it tastes like shit, so I'm going to go into the co-op and get coffee that tastes like coffee and not water. Some of Tesco's own make is lovely, but that coffee is shit. It tastes like just drinking water. So I came back from walking Max this afternoon, and I was getting flirt finder messages, off a bald-headed man with a gap in his teeth. Great big egghead with a gap in his teeth. He looks like that drunk from Chatham that used to sit on the bench with what looked like my dad next to him with different colour caps on. And he, this and that and the other, and I just chatted. I mean, I'm not rude. I'll chat to people. I've got no intention of having a relationship with this guy. But I mean, if he wants to chat and he wants to talk, I'll talk, but I don't want a relationship. And then we've had some other messages that I don't take seriously. They're asking me what height I am, what's my star sign, all personal information. And, you know, whatever you want to do with it, do what you've got to do with it. I know you're not going to meet me. I know you're just taking the piss. So carry on. So we now progress to WhatsApp. The guy upstairs comes in at just gone 6 p.m. Now, I've had no trouble all day. It's all been quiet down the street. I've had no trouble from anybody. There's not been no noises, no rudeness, no nothing. When I go out for the walk in the evening, I get trouble, or it's worse after he comes home. It's just the way it is. I'm not saying he's doing anything. I'm just saying that's what happens. I managed to go onto the balcony. I put some washing out. I watered my plants. No problem. When he gets in, we start to get problems. Right? It's still me. I haven't changed into an ogre. So I answered this message. Right, and I'm obviously not going to show you the photo he sent me because it's explicit and it made me feel sick, to be fair. So, right, 10:05 a.m. this morning. How tall are you? Well, I'm tiny. I answered them at about 6:39 because I just went to my phone and saw this message. Oh, there you are. So petite, cute, dimples and a great figure. Get your clothes off and into my bed. Devil. God, I'd love to see your bod. I said I'd like to see yours. Then I get sent a picture of an extremely thin bloke, explicit photo. And I said, you're fit. Thanks, lol. And then he says, where's yours? Like, where's your photograph? I said, lol. He went, show. I said, I'm not brave enough. I bet you are, really. You see how they try and persuade you to get your clothes off? I bet you are, really. Just your boobs. And a pair of pears. So emoticon pears he sends me. Just your boobs. Can't right now. Okie dokie. Now, he was texting me and my iPhone was pinging as I was walking around Common Creek Wharf. And I didn't walk down that way past my neighbour's car. I didn't walk that way because I walked round the back. By the way, I don't drive. I haven't got a blue car, I haven't got a red car, I haven't got a green car because I don't drive. I can't drive, I've never learnt to. I've also had damage to the head and the face, and I don't think that I could drive. I also have problems with my eyes. So I walked round the back and I walked onto Common Creek Wharf. And my phone is constantly pinging. It's making that iPhone ping. A woman walks towards me. I walk out of her way. She's carrying her handbag. I walk out the way onto the grass. Then I walk, carry on, and then a car like my neighbour's with a coloured guy drives down the road, flashing its lights in my face. carry on walking down the path, and it's absolutely quiet. There's no one. So I'm walking by the riverside near the fence. There's no one there. Carry on walking. There's cars coming down, shining their lights with their fluorescent headlights at me. I walk down past the children's playground, and there's a guy, big guy, like built like him upstairs in the dark. So he's all dressed in black. He's the same stocky build as him upstairs, and he's hovering about. And I walk out the way and on the path, but and not in the road. Someone else walks down the road, and then I start to walk home, and you can hear, because he has his kids at the weekends. I don't have kids. So I'm just walking past the railway station, and I can hear, sounds like one of his kids upstairs, right? And I've got a low mood. I'm starting to feel like even lower. Do you know what I mean? Lower. Trying to move out of here, so I'm not, doesn't hurt me so much now because I don't take any notice of it. But you see how they mind play? They try and mind fuck with your head. I'm not even interested in the guy. Do you know what I mean? I've got my own life to live, and you know, if I want to go out, I'll go out, right? And there's nothing wrong with me. I'm a woman, right? And I'm not saying that it's coming from him, but this is how I feel. I'm just saying. So I've got that ringing in my ears. Ugh! Just a random kid. I've had none of this morning. I've had none of it this afternoon. It happens in the bloody evening. So I carry on walking, and I want to walk round the back. I want to walk round the back. I don't want to walk up this way. I want to walk round the back. So this woman, where I want to go, is walking towards me with a dog. So Max is a barker. Chihuahuas are loud. So to avoid any confrontation with dogs, I walk up the road. And there's this car that's got half the number plate of my neighbour's with on the end. So I told you that my mum sent me, well, I don't know if I did, but she sent me £20 notes. 2 £20 notes yesterday. I've had no post, by the way, today. None at all. No post at all. I've had nothing. No nata, no post. So my mum sends me this letter yesterday. I didn't read it to you, did I? I've already told someone about this because it's pissing me off and getting on my nerves. Right, we've got somebody that likes women's boobs, a bit of a pervert, and they're trying to get me to take my clothes off. And I won't do it because... So I get sent £50 yesterday. So women running around with their handbags in the dark. It's really unnecessary. I am a woman myself, and I've had money pinched out my back pocket before. So my mum sends me £50 yesterday, and it's my mum. They've got code numbers on. Stop that. They've got code numbers on. This one is CK69. CK69. This one is AC68. And this one is DA48, right? So half of that is my neighbour's number plate, CK69, right? Walking up the road, so we've got half of the number plate with and there's his car, nearly next to it. So his car is near the car with the number plate with on the end. Get it? So my mum wrote this on Friday the 16th of February. Dear Ginestra, just a short note hoping you were keeping well. It was good seeing you this week. As usual, I will be keeping in touch with you, Ginestra, by my landline phone, as also writing little letters and notes, and also enclosing little money to help you out now and again. And remember, the money she's sending me is the money that my dad left behind. He sold the house in Victoria Road, and out of that he left that for my mother. Also, hope that Nikki and the kitten are well. Also, Max, your dog. I send also kind thoughts to your immediate family. I will now sign off this little note and wish you well with the doctor on Tuesday. Bye for now, Mum. So there you go. We've got a boob pervert. I've got endometritis. I suffer from anxiety and depression. I'm being bullied by unknown persons, which is affecting my health. I have bid on properties to move out of here, but it's going to take a while because when I go to the hospital and have these scans done, I will send the paperwork to Medway Home Choice. But it is affecting my mental state of health because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I've got people asking me to take my clothes off. I'm 55 years old. What would they want photographs of that for? Honestly. And I think it's a woman. I honestly do. That's maybe something to do with the guy upstairs and wants to get her own back at him, and she thinks she's having a go at him, but she's doing it to me. I don't know. But it's not nice and I don't like it. And when I'm quiet, it's quiet outside. So I just wanted a quiet, relaxing walk with Max. I'm not a thief. I'm not a criminal. I'm a woman with endometritis, depression and anxiety, and I try and make little videos to make people smile. I'm not a nasty person, right? I've been quiet indoors all day. I've done some washing. I've tackled the washing up because believe you me, when you've got endometritis, the pain is horrific. You're usually on the settee with a hot water bottle over your tummy. I managed to get 2 loads of washing up done. I've washed the surfaces. I don't need a pervert asking me for tit photographs, right? And when you don't supply the photographs, oh, all right then, and they don't want to speak to you. So that's really, really nice, that is. Makes me feel great. And you're sending me photographs of obviously somebody else. I don't know whose photos you've stolen. But that certainly isn't your body, for sure, because you'd put a head on it, wouldn't you? And it's always a photograph with the head cut off. And I'm not a man. I would show you the photo, guys, but it's explicit. That's not his photograph because he would put his head on it. I think they're taking the piss out of him upstairs. That's what I think. Because there was a fat, short, stocky bloke hovering around outside when I was trying to walk my dog. My hair is ginger. It's my own hair. I don't know what else I can do to prove that I'm a bloody woman. I really can't think of anything else. I just like to see this twat who's on the end of this phone laughing. You know, oh, let's see if she sends us any photographs, then we can laugh at them. Right? I'm never going to get a boyfriend. I'm never going to have a partner because we've got some pervert and weirdo trying to blackmail photographs out of me. And you're not getting any. And apparently they come from Maidstone or Aylesford. One of them that was texting me said they lived in the Maidstone Aylesford area. I don't know anybody in the Maidstone Aylesford area, but then they're a liar. They've come from Batchild. You know, this is going back at least 10, 15 years. They've come from Batchild. They've come from Bristol. They've come from Swindon. I mean, they've come from London. Right? Just leave me alone. I hope everybody else is having a great evening. I wasn't going to do a video, but, you know, this is my life. Somebody trying to blackmail rude photographs out of me, and they, you know, I can't have a relationship. It's fucking fantastic. See you later.